Did you know you could fish locally around Las Vegas? Did you know you could eat the fish out of these waters? Today, we're doing some fishing to hopefully catch and cook out in the back of the truck. What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode. Today we're gonna do some fishing. It's been a while since I've been out, done some fishing, so I felt like casting a line today. Hopefully we'll catch on some trout and we'll do a little catch and cook. We're going to a local pond in town, so yes, there is fishing out in Las Vegas, out in the desert. They recently stocked this particular lake, so we're gonna go out there, try our luck with some trout, and hopefully have a nice little lunch in the afternoon. If I don't catch anything though, I do have a backup plan, so stay tuned. And while I was in Walmart, I grabbed some snacks here and I grabbed some egg bites here, so we're gonna snack on this on our drive out. Not bad for Walmart. Let's go.
93 toward Boulder City. Turn right onto Veterans Memorial Drive.
It's like some kind of dog competition going on right now. Like a dog agility or something. All right, guys, made it out here. So they definitely have like a little dog agility competition going on, which is cool. So we are at the Veterans Memorial Park. There's one big pond that's stocked out here, or maybe both of them, but there's one smaller one and then there's one bigger one, and I think the bigger one's definitely stocked. I'm not sure about the smaller one, but we're gonna get our gear and walk out over there. So this is that smaller pond, but the larger one is up here. You can see there's a lot of people fishing out here already. Alright guys, we're gonna bait up with some worms here on top of a bobber because I don't have this worm thing that you can pump air into them. So I'm just gonna use a little bobber setup. Picked up some worms over at Walmart. Use one of my fly rod bobbers since I like using these the most. It just makes it super easy to line. And I already got my hook on there, so we're just gonna hook up a worm on there. So we got 1.5 feet of leader. Let's get these worms out. Just like that. Put these in a little shade. Let me see if this thing floats. Man, nice and peaceful out here, guys. So in case you didn't know, there's actually a lot of stocked lakes out in the Las Vegas area. So Boulder City is one. I think Floyd Lamb, Sunset Park are the other ones that they stock year round with like trout and everything, which is really cool. People do eat the trout out here too, so don't be afraid. I've seen many videos where people are eating the trout. You do need a fishing license though if you are over 13 years of age. The annual fishing license for Nevada is $41 for the entire year, which actually is not too bad. And you can have 3 game fish a day, so that's the limit. I'm gonna set my other rig up here so I can cast out a little bit farther, and we'll probably fish off bottom. I did bring my chair out here because, I don't know, I was watching a couple videos and a lot of people bring their chairs out since there's not some place to sit, and it's a good place to hang some of your gear. I'm putting those worms in the shade so they don't die out on me, but I'm gonna set up a power bait and fish from the bottom since I'm just fishing from kind of top water, just like 16 inches down, and that doesn't seem to be, oh, I just saw a fish jump right there. Sadly, nothing yet. I have seen a few people catch around here, but not much. I'm fishing off bottom, and I'm trying a bobber on top, probably like 16, 18 inches under the surface, with a worm and with some power bait, which I've read does well. So, you know, it's all good though. This is kind of what fishing is. It's a test of your patience. I definitely know that, fishing out of Alaska. It's kind of what lake fishing is. It's just a lot of patience, a lot of chilling, watching your line, you know, and enjoying the sun, enjoying the outdoors. So it is really nice out here though. Love the mountains in the background out here, and oh, I just saw a fish jump right there. What's interesting is some of the fish are on top, so they're kind of going more top water, I guess. A lot of the fishermen are on this side of the lake though, so not as many people on this side, which I'm not sure why. The deepest part of this lake is only like 15 feet, so it's really not a lot. But I got power bait on bottom on this rig, and I was really hoping the worms would work. But the worms, the trick to those, I guess, is that you need like a worm air pumper thing where you can pump some air into the worm so that it floats rather than sink down at the bottom, and for it to float, that way the fish can see it. But so that's why I'm using a bobber right now, since I don't have that type of thing to put air into a worm, which I've honestly have never done that. I don't know, I guess the only fishing I've ever done is salmon fishing for some big fish and some deep water fishing. But lake fishing's kind of, I mean, it's not too new to me, but we did some lake fishing in Alaska, mainly trout, but we'd fly fished for them. And so it was like either top water or we used like some plastics and stuff. We're just gonna chill out. Might open up my seltzer water over here and, I don't know, sit in my chair. I guess this is why people got chairs out here, so you can just chill out. It is about 40, I don't know, probably 50 degrees now. It was about 40 when I got here. Cheers, y'all. And luckily, even if I don't catch any fish, we're still going to be making some lunch today, because I did thaw out some salmon I caught over the summer. So we're going to be making some salmon quesadillas. So even if we don't get lucky with a trout out here, we're still going to be eating good. Man, I was really thinking that those worms would work. I took a trip to Walmart specifically just to get worms. And some new power bait, because my power bait was pretty old. Alright, looks like we're not going home empty-handed. Not too bad. coming with us. All right, guys. Well, he really bit onto that hook, so we're taking him home. I'm gonna let him bleed out here. What I didn't bring was a stringer, because honestly I did not think I was gonna get any. Not even gonna lie. So I was not fully prepared, but we'll get a stringer on him. Not bad at all. Got a little stringer on him, let him bleed out a little bit, and fish a little bit more. Maybe we can catch one more. I was originally using this power bait here, but I switched over to this pink stuff. And I put it around my hook. Made it into a little ball, so I'll show you guys what I did there. All right, so this is my setup. I got this little, just a small little weight on there so it sits on bottom, and then about 2 feet. 2 feet of line with a small little hook. So what I'm gonna do is grab some power bait here. Grab some power bait. Just roll it into a little ball here. Take my hook and just bury my hook inside the ball like that. So the hook is completely hidden inside of here. So it's gonna look like that. So let's cast this out. Now we wait. It only took like a couple minutes last time since it was a fresh piece of bait. This one goes. Maybe we'll get lucky with one more on the grill today. I don't know. What do you guys think of trout quesadillas? Salmon quesadillas sound much better, but maybe I'll make a little bit of both. Gorgeous out here, though. This is an awesome little park. It's like 3 miles in length or so. There's a really nice dog park, a really big field. Just got robbed. Got another bite. So they really are liking this pink goo, I don't know, pink power bait stuff. So I'm gonna rig this up again. Big ol' chunk here. Grab my hook. I was recording and something was biting my hook. I was recording on my iPhone for Instagram, which if you guys aren't following me on Instagram, definitely follow me there. Keep you guys posted on any upcoming trips or any, you know, any group runs or anything. But let's get this back out there. Another nice thing about bringing a chair is that you can stack your pole on it. The fish just jumped right there. Fish are getting active right now, even though it's like noon right now, which is weird. Usually the bite is best in the morning and then late at night. Let's see, look at that. Something's moving it. Come on, come on. That's always the thing with fishing is practicing patience out here, but I love it. Damn, something is hungry down there. All right, guys, so I got another line out. I'm gonna give it another 15 minutes and we'll start getting out of here, but I will go and fillet this trout here so we can put it on the grill. So we're gonna do that right now. I saw a technique that makes it easy to fillet these, or you know, just to gut them real quick. Really decent sized trout though, so that's pretty cool for a stocked lake trout. So decent amount of meat on there. Thank you for your life, little trout. But we're gonna go and try this technique here. So essentially what you're gonna do is we're gonna cut them in the middle first. supposedly if you cut them right in the middle of their gills right here and grab them by the mouth. Oh, maybe I'm supposed to do it this way. Or, I don't know actually. It's confusing me now. You should be able to grab all the guts all at once, but that definitely did not work. Just gut this thing like normal. Oh, okay, you know what? I think I know why. I think I was supposed to cut a little bit higher, so I'll keep that in mind for next time here. Oh man, this thing swallowed like a whole plastic over here. But there we go. And I got a bag that I'm gonna throw the guts in because I don't think we really want to throw them back into a lake that doesn't really move around a lot. River is fine, but I don't know. Lake seems a little bit weird. Throw a bunch of crap back into it, you know. There's fish jumping though, which is cool. Cleaned up fish. Something I'm thinking about now that I'm thinking about catching and cooking, I feel like I really should clean this off in like some actual like clean water. I don't know, what do you guys think? I feel like I should not be just eating this as is right now. But I got a little bit of water in the truck, so maybe I'll try and give it a little, clean it off over there. We'll just get it on the grill with some lemon and some spices. All right, I'll gut it up, cleaned up, get a bag. Getting all packed up, ready to roll. It's time to make some lunch. Questioning whether or not I should cook this trout because I really want to wash it under some clean water first. And honestly, I don't have any extra water other than the little bit of drinking water I have left. So we might end up just cooking it back at home, and I'm gonna cook the salmon for the salmon quesadillas that we're gonna do. So let's go do that. Otherwise, really not a bad catch though, which is pretty cool. I have fished out here once before, but I didn't catch anything that time and kind of discouraged me, so I said, so I haven't been back since. It's probably been like 2 years, honestly. But we're gonna cook this at home. Throw this guy in the cooler here. I am going to grab the other fish. Thawed out some salmon yesterday. It's looking super good. Let's get this on the grill. Get these worms in the fridge too. Broke my seltzer water. That's all right. All right, guys. Well, we're gonna use the Scotty grill today. Set this up real quick. All right. Using the Scotty cast today since we are going to be cooking up this salmon, and oh man, it's still a little bit cold, but I think we'll be all right. But we're going to get this warmed up and let's get cooking. Dog competition is getting ready, getting rolling. It's pretty cool. We used to take Rio to like some training like that. We did like rally training. We should have kept doing it. Now that she's old, I don't think she'd be really competitive, but she really liked it. She likes doing a lot of training and stuff. She knows a lot of tricks and it's pretty good, you know. Salt these first. Salt and pepper both sides. Alright, we'll put them on the grill, skin side first. Throw some garlic powder on top as well. Threw some broccoli on with the salmon just to give our quesadilla some substance. Give it some veggies, you know, so some quesadilla, broccoli and cheese quesadillas. I think it'll be pretty good. I got some mild cheddar, and I also freshly shredded some Kobe Jack, so I think it'll be pretty good. We'll see. I've actually never made salmon quesadillas. This will be a first. Man, this park is so cool. Lots of parking though, and big playground, and a couple dog parks out here, so just a cool park to, you know, hang out. We love Boulder City, to be honest. I mean, if housing out here wasn't so expensive, we would definitely consider living out here. Small little town, nice little community. Every time we come out here, everyone's like super nice, and they have a really cool little downtown area, and it's just a quiet, small little town, you know? Let's do that. Oh yeah, nice and crispy. And turn these little broccolis here. Not a ton of room, but it's all right. Making this work. All right, guys. I think the salmon is pretty much done. Yeah, it's done. We'll let that rest. All right, let's go assemble our quesadilla. Start off with some cheese here. And get this broccoli off here. I have to cut a couple of this up into like smaller chunks. We're gonna flake some of the salmon up, but I am gonna try this first. Oh yeah. Delicious. Throw some of the salmon on here. Alright, throw some pieces of broccoli on, and we'll cover it up with some cheese here. All right, cover that with some cheese. Got a little bit of mild cheddar on there, and I'm also gonna add some more of that white cheese. Close this up. Smush this thing down. This quesadilla get all hot and melty. Oh yeah, it's already doing it. Squeeze this down a little bit. The salmon skin is like one of my favorite parts of this. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Like, Vegas actually has a couple different ponds that you can fish at. I don't really look to fish a lot down here. I think I really get my fishing fix when I'm in Alaska in the summer, you know? But I do like fishing. It was a lot of fun. We'll give this one more minute and we're gonna flip it. You know what I should have brought was sour cream, but oh well. Look at that. You can see like the gooiness of that cheese. I love this free entertainment back here. All right, guys. Well, this is ready to roll. This is looking really, really good. Nice and crispy. Let's see how this thing tastes. Hopefully my combo of salmon and broccoli are okay, because I have no idea. I feel like I've seen this on a menu though before. It's super hot though, so I'm gonna let that sit. Munching on the remainder of the salmon. Let's try this out. Salmon quesadilla. Oh yeah. The broccoli gives it good sustenance, you know. Wow. I would definitely do this again. Look at that cheese pool. Might hang out in the shade over here. It's getting kind of hot. Should have brought some salsa too. I feel like that's what this is missing. Doing this agility thing with Rio would be so fun. I guess it's probably not too late. We could probably teach her. There looks like there's like some older dogs that are out here. I think Rio could probably do this. They look more like amateur type of thing. It's not like a pro competition or anything like that. It looks like it's just like for fun. It's really cool though. All right guys, well that concludes the video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. This is just a, you know, chill day hanging out, fishing, eating good food. That salmon quesadilla, I will be definitely doing that again. We got some errands to run. Got to hit the gym, and we're gonna be cooking up that trout here later on, so stay tuned for a couple shots of that. So, but comment down below if you guys like content like this. I'm not sure if fishing is really a popular thing with you guys, or if you guys really definitely prefer more of that, you know, camping content. I just like to, you know, branch out a little bit, test the waters, because I like doing everything, you know, doing a lot of different things outdoors, especially around Vegas, just to show you guys what there is to do out here. So let me know if you guys are interested in that though. But thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Thanks. All right, guys, trying out this trout. Grilled it for about 15 minutes in some spices with some fresh lemon and some dill. Came off the bone really easily. There's a good way to cut open into the trout so that all the bones will stay in like one row. So I'll show you guys that here in a second, but. Yeah, that's pretty good. Good amount of meat on the trout. I did Old Bay and salt, pepper with the lemon, and this is really good. Not bad at all. I have seen a lot of people fry this instead, which I'm sure would be really good because anything fried is usually superior than grilling. But this method is not bad at all. You do still get some bones when you use this method, so I'll show you guys what I did to kind of like take most of them out at least. The fresh dill and the fresh lemon definitely made a difference. I grilled it for about, I want to say 15 minutes in total in the foil packet, and didn't burn, turned out well. I'm gonna show you guys how we kind of open this trout up. So what you end up doing is cutting a line down the trout, and then you just kind of push that meat over, which is how this chunk all came off. You just kind of push it over, and I believe I can do the same thing with this side here. It's kind of like pulling up right there. You can kind of like push the trout meat off to the side, and then what you can do is grab the tail and somehow pull it up, and the bones will pop off, or at least like the skeleton of the trout will come off. So let me try that here. So there you go. All comes off in one piece. Now you got access to the rest of the trout meat, so not a bad way to cook it. Great time over in Boulder Pond. Definitely going to be back now that we kind of know what we're doing out there and are able to catch something.